Yo, Breaker19, Breaker19, this here's the Gear Jam and Deer. Whitetail has got your front door, come on. Alright, this one is probably going to end up being short, because all I have here is the final exam. So I guess if it does end up being short, I might just go ahead and go look at the ETS2 version of this in this video. Otherwise, this will just be standalone if it's long enough. Alright, so welcome to the first part of the final exam. Very interested to see how this is going to go. I'm guessing the first part is without a trailer, and then the second part is with a trailer. Oh, or not. I guess we're getting a trailer immediately. And it's a blue one this time. The blue one will go with my truck better. Okay, you know what? I was going to watch through all this, but I just changed my mind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the whole final exam, and if I get through it and have enough time to spare, I'm then going to switch to Altivo, who, if you'll remember, is a bit longer, and try it again and see how much harder it is in the longer truck. Oh, I should mention, I do not have advanced coupling on this profile because I've been using a mod truck that doesn't support it. But I assume if I did have advanced coupling on in the settings, that it would work in the Academy. I wonder if the Academy area is somewhere in the base map, or if it's its own separate module. Oh, well, this is an easy turn. Oh, come on, baby mode. I immediately regret saying something. I think I've got a lot more space than I thought I had. See, that's the sort of thing where the tiny bit of extra length that Altivo brings to the table might make it a decent bit more difficult. For an ultimate challenge, I'd like to do this final exam in a full-size W900. That would be fun. I do love that you have that highway going overhead where there's actual traffic going by. It just adds a little something that I love. Wonder if the train tracks are active. You know, because the first scenario where we go across the railroad crossing said something about having to proceed carefully. But, you know, that's just true of railroad crossings IRL. That doesn't necessarily mean this crossing is active in-game. Ooh. This one's interesting. This might actually be just... Oh, that pole. This might actually be just physically impossible in a full-size W900. Got plenty of space from that pole. I don't know where the course goes. Okay. Try not to have a repeat of the last time I was on a course in reverse. I confused myself. Shit. I might have to pull up here. It said continue or follow the course to the left. So I set up to go left as of how the camera's facing right now, but I think it meant left as to how the truck is facing. You know, the way the arrows are pointing. Oh, hold on a second. Now it's going to get me for not following instructions, right? To be fair, that was entirely due to a miscommunication and nothing more. Let me do a shimmy. Alright. Be careful not to hit the sign, as it all but directs you straight towards the sign. It would have been kind of nice if they had a version of this where you actually had the instructions spoken to you, so you didn't have to keep looking up to the top left of the screen. Wait. Turn left and prepare to park. Okay. Wait, prepare to park on the left? Am I confused? Yeah, no, that's right. Don't mind me, just getting my left and right confused. Because I'm a moron. And now because of all that, I've completely screwed up my setup. Take advantage of all the extra room here. They could have been really mean with this parking. I appreciate that they weren't. All right. That was part 1 of the final exam. What will part 2 have for me? Okay, I see how it breaks down. I was about to tell you, okay, so we're going to start with an offset. And notice that we're offsetting in the opposite direction to how we did it in practice earlier. It is interesting. I guess it's a credit to SCS for how accurate the game is. I'm using the same sight lines that I used when I was offsetting in real life at the real life driving academy I went to. So the fact that those same sight lines work in the game is kind of impressive. Alright, what am I doing here? Gotcha. This is not a good angle to be setting up this parking from. Oh! Shit. That was stupid. Run it back! Let's try that again. Well, this is actually good, because this gives me a chance to tell you what my sight lines are for the offset. So what you're looking for, obviously, I can't really show you on the driver's side because we're offsetting to the driver's side. But you want to be watching where you can see the sleeper of the truck meeting the front of the trailer. And what I'm watching for on this side is that bill box. So once you see the bill box, steer the other way. And then from here, the Academy did have more sightlines to follow, but I never used them. I just did it by eye. So I can't tell you what to look for because I barely even know what I'm looking for. I did not do this nearly as neatly as I did it last time. I'm surprised it didn't take off for me hitting that cone. The sight line on the driver's side is the... Actually, I don't remember what it is. Because in real life, it was the airline hookup. The airline hookup on this trailer is in the middle. But there is something on the driver's side of the trailer that I used when I did the sight side offset earlier. Or, when I did the blind side offset earlier, rather. So I don't actually remember what I used for my sight line on the driver's side. Alright, let me not stupidly turn in straight towards the truck I'm trying to park alongside. Oh my god. That's the worst lineup I've ever seen. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this from this angle. Hold on. I'm using the mirror right now, in case you were wondering. This space is much tighter than the one that we backed into in practice. There we go. Watch out for unexpected situations. What does that mean? A tight chicane. I think I wish I was slightly closer to that wall. And... oh, I hit the cone? Really? Damn! Phooey. This is actually difficult. Like, I'm glad it is. I would have been kind of annoyed if the whole thing ended up just being super easy. I'm just surprised by how difficult this actually is. Like, this is keeping me on my frickin' toes. Did that a lot better this time around. Oh, Jesus. I let the wheel straighten out too much. Yeah, that will have been millimeters. Have more space to the outside in this one than in other similar backs that we've done in this, so trying to take advantage of it. That parallel is going to be fun. That actually looks really freaking tight. Deal with this chicanery. See what I did there? Stay a little bit closer to the barrier this time. Try to get around here without knocking over a cone. There we go. Oh, they're being cheeky. I can't set up for this the way I usually would because of how everything is laid out. I mean, I still sort of can, but... Oh, the cheek! There's a lot more space to the outside of this one, though, which will make it a bit easier to do it the quote-unquote proper way. Dang it! I think what's throwing me off with those sorts of maneuvers is just me not being used to driving along those. Every truck I've ever driven in real life has a curved front end. Well, what I'm going to do... I'm just going to go ahead and finish this off. And then I'm going to skip to trying to do the whole thing with Altivo. I'm not sure this is really the way I wanted to set up for this. Not really the way I want to be set up for it, but it's the way I would have set up for it in real life. And I would have been equally upset with myself. I'll show you how to walk a trailer. I don't think the mirrors count in the hitbox. Alright, so that's the total full test. I'm really sorry that I didn't complete it properly. God, I'm pissed about that. But just for time's sake, I want to go ahead and change to Altivo. And then do this with him. Now, once again, he's not that much longer, but I think that extra little bit will make a difference. So let's do it. Can I do a handbrake stop here? Oh, yes. Going for style points now. Beautiful. What? Oh. Obviously, in real life, I have never ever gotten out of my truck without setting the parking brake first. But in the game, I do fairly frequently forget about that. Alright, hold on. Now I can really perfect that handbrake turn then. And yeah. I could probably still wait a little bit later on that. Alright, so set the parking brake. Good. Make a couple of wide swings out here. Use all the road that's given to me. Good. Alright, let me try to not go up on the curb. It would have been really funny if I immediately went up on the curb. Oops. Well, since I did that, let me go see what's over here. Okay, no more style points, aside from the starting slide. I'm still going to do my handbrake turn. But after that, let's try to actually do this. I do know how to drive a truck. And slide. Dang it. I panicked and thought I was about to hit the fence, so I hit the full brakes instead of just the parking brake, and that caused me to not slide as much as I needed to. Wait, let me wait until it's done connecting. Okay. I like that it specifically addresses that you don't have to obey traffic signs. Probably the game isn't checking for you to be obeying traffic signs. But, you know, I like that they let you choose whether or not you're going to. Nah, really? Alright, real quick, since I did that, I want to test the bounds of the little graphic that shows you where something on your truck hit. Is it pre-programmed? And if so, I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to do this. Yeah, it is! Look at that! That is so cool! A lot of really neat coding has gone into this academy. Alright, this time I got it. Hiya! That was pretty close. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with lining up to this. I'm gonna challenge Bronco to drive Luna through here with a low boy. That will be a challenge. Probably didn't actually have to use the curb on that one. This one, I think we're gonna want to use the curb on. This is the first area where having a truck this long might be a problem. it looks like I'm fine. That area is actually a lot wider than it looks like it is. Ooh, I didn't even hit the curb! Ah, yama! Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, God, I forgot about this frickin' pole in the middle of the entrance being a bastard. Booyah! That was beautiful! I think that makes up for hitting that cone stupidly earlier. Oh my god, time trialing this is going to be so much frickin' fun. Alright. I want to give myself some extra room here. Stop! Booyah! Alright, I do want to run through the... Oh, that's right. I forgot it'll only show me from where I failed. Alright. I don't want to watch that then. Alright, let's try Final Exam Part 2. And now, this one I actually haven't completed yet, so I do want to actually complete this one. But, still going for style points. Yeah, I don't think I pulled far enough forward. I should be able to do this. I straightened up a little bit too quickly, though. Now I'm all out of whack. Who knew the hardest truck in the known universe to offset with was a 389 Pete? God, what a garbage offset that was. What? Oh, you are joking! Damn it. That's embarrassing. Oh, let's see if I can... I need to redeem myself for that offset anyway. That was horrible. It's been so long since I've driven these sorts of trucks. Because, like, even when I'm playing ATS on my own right now, I've been driving a T600. I'm not used to driving long noses anymore. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. There we go. Can't see the sleeper window in this truck. Actually, I don't even remember if it has a window on that side. Might only have a window on the driver's side. Oh, wow, I am way off. Holy crap. Damn it. Alright, well that is definitely collision box shenanigans. You could definitely still see sunlight in there. That is not. Come on, I can do this. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Nailed it. That might be a little bit too far to the left here. Well, maybe not. No, that was actually pretty much perfect. I think that's the best offset I've done all day. This is not a good angle. This is not a good angle at all. Man, I wasn't expecting this to be the bit that I was going to have trouble with. Though, to be fair, I guess that is the bit that I had the most trouble with the last time as well. So I should have expected it to be the bit that I had trouble with. I cut that really close. The easiest thing to do might actually be to do this the DOT way. That was horrible, but it'll take it, so I'm gonna take it. I think I am going to do this slightly differently. This is not a way that I would usually ever do this. Let's see what happens. It'll get my trailer where it needs to be, at least. Well, sort of where it needs to be. Oh my god, the camera turns so slowly! There we go. See, they didn't need to, like, I don't want to say this because I like that they made another frame for the 389 because I like the new frame. But they didn't need to make a custom frame for the 389. It's easy. If you can do the final test with a full-size 389, surely you can do the whole thing with one. Piece of cake. Not a single problem. That was cool. I love the cutscenes. Those are so cool. Alright, well, that's that. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. This was really fun. Man, I came into that hot. Oh, that parking was perfect. There is more to come with this. Obviously, there are more scenarios that'll be getting added by SCS later. But also, I do want to try doing the challenge with the longest non-modded truck in the game, which is the W900 Tri-Drive. I believe. I'm going to use the W900, but it's either that or the 49X Tri-Drive. One of the two. They're both very long. So I want to try doing that. I'm just going to do all of the final tests in one video. I also still have to check out the ETS2 one. Depending on how tight that one ends up being, I might try doing that one in an American truck. That would be interesting. Obviously, not an American truck this long. But, and then, yeah, then we'll just go from there. Like I said, I'm hoping that the ability is there for people to make custom scenarios for this. Because that'll just open up all sorts of cool opportunities. But for the moment, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to let this run out the rest of the way, just in case anyone wants to see it. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I think I said that 5 times now. And until next time, keep that hammer down, drivers.